In this video, we'll go over how to integrate Perusall into your class basic front-end setup. So if I'm in my course that's obviously not built yet and not quite ready to go, the first thing I'm going to do is scroll down on the left side menu here and go into my course settings. When I get here, I'm going to choose navigation, and this is going to show me all of the things that are currently active in my menu and all of the things that are not. Perusall should already be here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just click enable, and then I'm going to save. This is going to send me back to my settings, and now over here, Perusall will show up on the left-hand menu. So when I click on Perusall, it's going to take me into the software tool itself and ask me a few basic setup questions. So if you are teaching a course for the second time and you've already used Perusall, you're probably not watching this, but just in case you are, you can simply click copy existing course and it'll pull in your last set of materials for you. But I'm just going to click start with an empty course and then click continue. I'm going to skip the starter assignment. Generally speaking, at the graduate level or at the advanced undergraduate level, this really isn't necessary. Even when I've taught sort of underclassmen 100 and 200 level courses, you can skip this and just create your own video that shows students what to do with Perusall. So then I'm going to click continue. I'm also going to skip this unless you have a text that you want to use. There are many ways to search for and integrate them directly into your course. But I'm again going to skip these. Then I'm going to set the cost for students to $0. And then what they're going to ask you is what you might be willing to do in order to offset that cost. What I like to do is I just click spread the word and advocate for your institution to purchase a license. You can also click none of these make sense for me right now. And then I'm going to click continue. And then using Perusall without a fee, I simply pick something like my institution or department doesn't allow course or student fees, or you can just kind of put whatever you like and then just click OK. Then you've got some choices to make for your information about your course. I'm going to scroll down here and find creative writing because that's the discipline I'm in. I'm just going to pick those as my start dates. You can always go back and change these. They're not particularly important. It just means that the end date is far more important than the start date, just because students won't be able to go into the course for the first time after the end date. I'll have another video on scoring and analytics, but if you are like me and you don't really want any analytics or any automatic grading, I just click disable analytics. I also do not sync the gradebook back to the LMS since we use Canvas here at Lindenwood. If you want your course to send grades you put into Perusall, if you choose to do that, you can have it export directly into Canvas, but I don't do that. Then you can pick your estimated enrollment. My course is going to have 14. And then this is where groups become important. I'm going to make this target group size 14. Perusall likes you to use groups. But what happens if you put the students into groups is they'll only be able to see comments that are made by their peers that are in their group. My classes, everyone reads everybody else's work, and so they need to be in one big group. So if you make your enrollment size and your target group size the same, you can get those set to go. So then I'm going to click continue, and we're all ready to go. I'm going to continue, and now I'm in Perusall, and I'll have other videos about this and navigating it. The other thing I'm going to just share really quickly is in the settings. You can go there and you can change any of these things. You can add a particular welcome message. You can require students to enter their student IDs. You can change the language. You can change all sorts of different things here. So any of that stuff that we already created, you can do there. You can also go through how students have access. Just as an FYI, when you first get it set up, there won't be any students in the course, but they will auto-populate as students start to come into Perusall for the first time. You can also change those groups here if you would like. You can also, what I like to do is to not allow students to copy from course materials and not allow students to copy from and paste into comments, just to ensure that everybody's doing their own work. In the library, I also leave this unchecked, at least to start, allow students to download all uploaded course materials. That way students can't come into Perusall, download a document, and stick it into ChatGPT to have it do things for you. If you click this button, the Perusall will attempt to create machine-readable text. This won't work every single time, but it's a great way to get around the problem of PDFs that are not screen reader friendly. And then there's other things that you can choose as you might like. And then I'm going to click save, and I am all ready to go. And now you can go add things, and there's another video that shows you how to do that.